everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Wade. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The pass rush closing in. Using his legs on the scramble. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. To throw, it's Wade. Looks to the left, pass caught. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
From the shotgun, drops back, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense facing second and goal. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, USC. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
When he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to throw it on 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass complete in the crosser. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass is intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25. But what a play for this defense.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield, it puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Play action here on first down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
A nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James.
Makes a spectacular diving catch. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He's back to throw again on second down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation and put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Looking to pass. It's Wade. It's an out route. The catch made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to chuck it again. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there. First down looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern California.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
No huddle here for the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Ducks will line up to kick it away. On for his second punt of the game. His first one was a beauty. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Wade. And all day in the pocket, finally delivers down the middle. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically. Help that all.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. The Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Wade. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Trojans are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. Linebackers making some adjustments now. In the red area, it's Daniel.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, SC.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up. Quarterback snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. What an electric play. Suddenly, they've moved into scoring position, down to the 24.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will have to settle for 3? They're going to throw for it on third and short. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The Ducks will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Scanning the field. It's Wade. Defense is coming after him. Going to try to use his legs here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flap. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Can he get there on the ground? Stout defense. They stuff it from this angle. I don't think he got the first down.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
The pass rush closing in. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Looking to throw. It's Wade. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down to the 49. The Trojans are looking to keep this drive going. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
But they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go. Almost intercepted. He caught it, but could not stay inbounds. Incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Looking to pass, it's Wade. Bringing pressure. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long. And he'll set up to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. Kick is up and no good. The lead remains 10 after that miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And now the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter?
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, USC 24, Oregon 14.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot.
Got space, looking to score. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Catch made on the left side. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. Crossing the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that 1st down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking for his back. It's complete. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch him.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the USC offense is back out on the field. On the ground, it's Daniel. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the 4th sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. He pulls in the catch. And he'll be brought down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Quick throw, testing the middle. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Comes the USC offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The short completion of the tight end. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. The Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Daniel. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, USC. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the point after is right down the middle. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble now. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short games are not going to help you.
And he's got it. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this